Today, so far, and it's about 2 p.m., I've experienced at times something like extreme boredom. At this point, I'm not sure if it's been part of my depression or if I'm just plain something like very bored. I wish I were part of a collective, like that I could get together with daily, be a part of, collaborate. People who share my interests and are working on projects, and we work on the same projects. We can work on translating Jesus' words together. We can work on making a decent translation of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali together. People who wish to learn what Jesus said from the original Greek and what God said as recorded in the Tanakh, the Jewish Bible, in Hebrew. People who are interested, people who have experience with food eating issues and who wish to get well and also to share their recovery with others. Someone or people, multiple people who I could be with as I sit and write on my 4-step and they're writing their 4 steps. So people who are working on a 4-step. I wish I was part of a collective, a collaborating, busy together collective. How do I get that? Where do I go, and or who do I speak with? I'm not sure how much of this something like extreme boredom I can really take. Also, being something like bored is pretty new for me. For most of my years, it's always been, I have too much important stuff to do and not enough time to do it. Perhaps part of it is that lately, anything that I can think of to do, to work on, just has seemed to be just, what's the point? No one's going to experience it. No one's going to appreciate it. It's just gonna take way too much time in the long run, and any effort that I could make over the next hour or day or week or month is really to drop in the bucket, and it's just gonna take so long for it to bear any fruit. It's these kinds of thoughts, just no one cares, so why bother? This kind of a thing. And that certainly has not always been the case. That frame of mind for me has definitely not always been the case. So perhaps this is my depression, and I shall get out of it, and with these medications that I've been taking, having these medication changes recently, or perhaps not. And in a month from now, I'll still be pretty bored, or something like that. In which case, at that point, I'll really have to take a look at, well, what can I do? What support can I get? Especially collaborative support. Collaborative support. Or just presence. And at times I've wished that someone would just come to me and say, I'm going to sit here, work on your 4-step, put pen to paper, and I'm just going to sit here, work on your 4-step. I'm just going to sit here, work on your 4-step. And that would be support, for me. And encouragement, that kind of presence. Save me. If anyone is listening to this, thanks for listening to me.